Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to walk you through some of the things you'll need to do to set up your Google account. Some of the things that I mentioned are optional, but highly recommended so that you can get the most out of your Google account. So first things first, I want to talk about access. To access Google Workspace, email, and calendar, you'll use the web browser instead of a desktop app. This might be different for some of you who are used to using Outlook or something that you had downloaded on your computer. Google automatically and securely saves your work to the web. When you're signed in, you'll be able to see the updates you've made on any device and in any browser. But if you use the Chrome browser, you'll get access to more advanced Gmail and calendar features as well, which I'll be talking about in a little bit. So if you don't already have a Chrome browser, I have a link in the description of this video. I recommend you stop the video here, install it before continuing. It's very easy to do. Just follow the instructions it gives you on the screen. Okay, so let's keep moving. Okay, so first thing, we want to log into our account. My favorite way to do it is just to go to mail.google.com, and there you'll be prompted to sign in with your email and password. If you have any trouble, you have the option to reset your password or contact your admin. So I wanted to talk about a few useful tips and tricks here right off the bat. So for bookmarks, if you're using the Chrome browser, you'll click the star icon up here. Now I've already bookmarked my Gmail account, but if this is the first time that you're doing this, you can rename to be anything that you'd like, and then click done. You can also remove your bookmarks from here as well. I'm going to click done. Now to see your bookmarks, you'll click the three dots at the top right corner, go to bookmarks, and then up here, show bookmarks bar. And there you are. And now if you don't see the bookmark right away, click the double arrows, and you'll see the rest of your bookmarks here. Okay, so the next tip I want to share with you is how to set your Chrome browser to remember where you left off. This is very useful if you are deep into a project and for some reason your computer shuts off, or if one of your family members X out your tabs, or if you accidentally do it. Instead of going back into your history and finding those specific pages, you can actually set your browser to just show up for you next time you open it. So the way we do this is click the three dots at the top right corner, click on Settings, and down at the bottom, scroll down there, we're going to make sure that the selection under Startup is Continue Where You Left Off. Usually it's default to open a specific page or set of pages, but this is such a lifesaver. But before we get started, if you have previously used Microsoft Outlook or are still using it, check out the article I've listed in the description below. It will help you understand the differences between Gmail and Outlook, and has links to a ton of resources that I think you'll really find helpful when switching your brain from the way Outlook operates to Gmail. Now let's set up your email signature. At the top right, click the gear icon and then see all settings. Automatically, we're directed to the General tab, which is where we need to be, and then scroll down almost all the way to the bottom where you'll see Signature, and then Create New. Give it a name. I'm just calling mine default signature. And this is where you'll create your signature. So for me, I'll put my name, my title, my phone number, maybe a website, and you can use the format bar here to add text colors, styles, links, or even a picture. And underneath, you can select whether you want to use a default signature for new emails, or if you have different types of signatures to use, you can choose them here. And then if you would like to include one on a reply or forward. A lot of times I find it isn't necessary to add your signature in a reply or a forward because it's already there, and it kind of creates more to scroll through when you have a long email chain. So I don't recommend adding a signature on a reply or forward, but definitely for new emails. So just a quick tip here, if you want to create a link to a website, type out your website, highlight it, and then hit the link button here, and it automatically links it. And when you're ready, scroll down to the bottom and hit Save Changes. Okay, so if we did everything right, when we compose a new email, we should see our signature here. Now, if you don't see it, go back to the gear icon in the top right corner. I'm going to close out this email and click See All Settings. Scroll down to Signature and make sure you have your signature still set up here. And then secondly, make sure that default signature or whatever you named your signature is selected for new email use. And then click Save Changes if you need to save any changes, and you should be all set to go. So I'm going to hit Compose again, and I'm going to send a test email. On the bottom left-hand corner, we should see a message pop up, a little pop-up box. And it says message sent, undo, view message. I'm going to hit undo because maybe I forgot to add a few points in my email. And then so I can add in whatever I needed to add into that email. So we're going to take a look at how we can choose the amount of time you're able to recall a message that you sent. So at the top right, click the gear icon. We're going into See All Settings again. And under Undo Send, send cancellation period of 5 seconds. That's the shortest amount of time that everyone has to undo a message. You can put it up to 30 seconds if you like. And then scroll down to the bottom and click Save Changes. And you're all set. So just to test out this feature, compose a new email. And hit send. Okay, and then we've got the undo button for much longer than 5 seconds now. So that is how we change the amount of time that we can recall a message that we sent to someone else. Okay, now we're going to look at how we can set email notifications. At the top right, we're going to the gear icon once again, select See All Settings. Here we're going to look for desktop notifications. Let's scroll right here to desktop notifications. If you would like to get notified when any new message arrives in your inbox, select the new mail notifications on. Now you can also choose to get notified for only when an important message arrives in your inbox. And then you can also choose for your mail notifications off. And when you're ready, Scroll down to the bottom and hit Save Changes.